pretty late today that I'm finally able to sit down and film something. It's already 7:30. It's been a pretty busy day. This morning I was able to cast on a new project for a Christmas present. It's a broom right now. It's going to be a colorwork hat. And I'm using this Walmart brand Mainstays yarn in black for the main color of it. And I'm actually really pleased with how this is working out. It's really nice and soft and stretchy and quite cushy. The person who's going to receive this hat will appreciate it being acrylic and able to go in the wash if it ever gets dirty. It's going to be a colorwork hat, and this is the other color. Same type of brand. And this is the color gold. And it's a much darker yellow than what's showing up on the camera. It's much more gold color. But yeah, so this is a Christmas present for someone, and it's if you know what is black and yellow, and maybe you'll guess what it is. It's going to remain a secret until I'm able to finish it and gift it to that person. I do plan on taking pictures before it goes to them. So that's what I did this morning, and I started watching the second season of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's hilarious. I love that show. It's fantastic. It's a Prime original, so it's on Amazon. I I have a bit of a sore throat right now. Mason jars are great for everything. The other thing that I did today was I went into the fiber studio because that was the only class that I had today. My early morning class was canceled, which is great. Give me time to cast on a hat and watch some TV. But I cut out a dress, and it's going to be this one right here, and I'm gonna change the collar to be a Peter Pan collar, and this is Simplicity 8294. And we have really nice big tables at the fiber studio. You saw a few of them, I hope, in hopefully some of my video. Day number 4 is gone. It disappeared. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I might find some of the footage from that on my SD card, but as of right now, day 4 doesn't really exist, and I'm sorry. We'll just have to live without it if I can't fix it. But I will let you guys know at some point if I'm able to fix it. So I'm just going to get a little bit of a scrap here to show you the different fabrics that I'm using. This navy color is going to be the contrasting like waist area collar, and I chose to do the sleeves in the contrasting color as well. And this is going to be the main body. The bodice and the skirt will be out of this fabric, and it is a navy as well. It's a navy background, so here's the two together. So I'm not gonna start sewing on that anytime soon, But I wanted to just cut out the pieces while I still had access to the fiber studio. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have to show you guys. I spent about 6 hours weaving today. I got some footage of that, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing, and I'm really, really happy with how my project is turning out. It's going to be a blanket, and it's not going to be a really big blanket, sort of like a lap blanket for in here. I'm going to keep it in here because I have a child and 2 cats and a dog and live with a man. Not saying that they're very messy or going to destroy it, but I've put a lot of work into it already, and I want it for me. It's not perfect because this is like my first like actual weaving project, but I already love it. It's gorgeous and beautiful, and you guys will be able to see it. So, I guess I'll tell you about this blanket that I'm sitting on, because this blanket's kind of special. My grandmother knit this blanket, and she didn't knit it for me, but I was at her house and fell in love with it. It is so thick. I'm gonna guess that she held together maybe 5 strands of yarn at a time, and she did stockinette stitch. This is the purl side, and this is the knit side, and along the edges there are these really thick bands of ribbing, and it looks like she did on the side at least 3 rows of purling and 3 rows of knitting. That's how she did that. And I think on the bottoms she did knit 2, purl 2. She just kind of made it up as she went, and it's got all sorts of different colors in it, and it's really, really pretty. I'll hop up and show you. So there is my blanket that my grandmother made, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And this fabric type is actually really popular nowadays. It's kind of like that Marile effect because of how the yarns got used up while she was knitting it. Yeah, my grandma does mostly crochet, but this is one of her few knitting projects, and I am extremely happy to have this. And this is where it's going to live. It's going to live here on my chair that really needs to be reupholstered. I got it secondhand, and eventually, someday, I will reupholster it when I find some upholstery fabric that I like. Until then, it has this cozy blanket on it, and even probably after I reupholster it, it's going to have this blanket on it. So yeah, I guess I will say goodbye for now. I hope you guys had a wonderful day and are enjoying my Vlogmases. You can find me on Instagram as Starhound, and on Starhound19, sorry. That's my Instagram tag, and on Ravelry as just Starhound. I'd really appreciate it if you liked videos and subscribed, but I kind of don't like begging people to do that, so if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I hope you enjoy me anyway, and thanks for watching. Bye.